grew a little bit taller since sound check. Little sparrow, little sparrow, precious, fragile little thing. Little sparrow, little sparrow, fly so high and feel no pain. All ye maidens, heed my warning. Never trust the hearts of men, 'cause they will crush you like a sparrow, leaving you to never mend. They will vow to always love you, swear no love but yours will do, and then they'll leave you for another and break your little heart in two. Oh, little sparrow, precious, fragile little thing. Oh, little sparrow, fly so high and feel no pain. If I were a little sparrow over mountains, I would fly, and I would find him, and look into his lion eyes, and I would flutter all around him on my little sparrow wings, and I would ask him, oh, I would ask him why he let me love in vain. Oh, but I am not a little sparrow. I am just a broken dream, a cold, false-hearted lover, and his evil, cunning scheme. Oh, little sparrow, precious, fragile little thing. Oh, little sparrow, fly so high and feel no pain. All ye maidens, fair and tender, never trust the hearts of men, as they will crush you like a sparrow, leaving you to never mend. Little sparrow, little the sorrow, it never ends. How y'all doing this evening? My name is Kaitlin Butts. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you guys so much for coming this evening. That was a Dolly Parton song. Oh, God. Song is about what it's like to be in love with an outlaw man. He said, I'm saving up to buy you a diamond. He said, it won't be much, but I'll get you one soon. I thought we'd be married in a fever. I thought we'd ride off like Johnny and June. But I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. No, I don't think we'll make it that far. No, I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. As long as you keep breaking my heart. Yeah. Empty promises around every corner. I can barely see the light in your eyes. You say you're wrong and you say you'll change, but your heartbreak lips remain the same, and they're too good at telling lies. Well, it takes a lot of pain and time to change a woman's mind, but I've reached the point of no return, and you crossed that line. So I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. No, I don't think we'll make it that far. No, I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. As long as you keep breaking my heart. Yeah. Well, it takes a lot of pain and time to change a woman's mind, but I've reached the point of no return, and you crossed that line. So I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. No, I don't think we'll make it that far. No, I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. As long as you keep breaking. No, I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. No, I don't think we'll make it that far. No, I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. As long as you keep breaking, oh, my heart. Yeah, yeah. He said, I'm saving up to buy you a diamond. Thank you very much. Hey, Jacob, I think something happened with my guitar there. Lost a little bit of something. Sounds like muffled. Either that or I just like blacked out and I'm hearing stuff differently. Just kidding. Y'all are really quiet. This is making me very nervous. I played last night in this bar basically, and they were very loud. So this is a dramatic change. I'm not mad about it, but I'm definitely nervous about it. So thank you guys for listening to me, Jesus H. Is it coming out weird out there? Okay, because like up here it's like weird. like right in the middle of that song changed. So how y'all feeling tonight? Feeling good? Very good. Yeah. Thanks for talking to me. I know quarantine was really hard on a lot of people, but for me, I got to write songs in my pool, or my aunt's pool, and at home with my dogs. So it had some partially good things, that and the Tiger King. But I wrote this song with lots of single moms and, you know, frontline workers and just people that kind of left everything behind and for a new life. The song is called What Else Can She Do? She left the country with big city dreams running wild in her mind, looking for love or adventure or anything else she could find. But her small town pretty didn't play in the city too well, and the life that she thought would be heaven now feels more like hell. There's lots of sad stories, and this here's another. A big city dreams got swept down the gutter. And he said, if you leave, don't you ever come back. She burned all the bridges she knew. So she wakes up and puts on her apron. What else can she do? She works 12-hour shifts pouring coffee for strangers. She walks home at night, well aware of the dangers, but too tired to care. She dreams of a life free of sadness or strife, or what it'd be like to be somebody's wife, and a table with no empty chairs. So she wakes up and fills up her own coffee cup and wonders if God hears her prayers. There's lots of sad stories, and this here's another. A big city dreams that God swept down the gutter. And he said, if you leave, don't you ever come back. She burned all the bridges she knew. So she wakes up and puts on her apron. What else can she do? All right. She serves up the bacon, and the money she's making still won't pay the bills. The city is busy and always in motion, but somehow for her time stands still. She wonders if happiness lies in the country back home, and she'd like to go back, but she knows good and well that she won't. There's lots of sad stories, and this here's another. A big city dreams that God swept down the gutter. And he said, if you leave, don't you ever come back. She burned all the bridges she knew. So she wakes up and puts on her apron. What else can she do? So what's on her apron. What else can she do? Thank you very much. It's still a little like muffled, but I mean, it's okay.
We can work on it.
Okay. It just sounds different. It's not bad. Have y'all ever been to or heard of Marfa, Texas? Anyone? Okay. So, a few years ago, my boyfriend at the time took me out to Marfa, Texas, and was like, hey, we're going to go see these lights, and they happen in the middle of this field in the desert, and it's like some alien shit, you know? And I was like, you are stoned. But he wasn't lying. And we went out there and spent a few days, and it was just a really cool town, and I loved it so much that when I came home, I wrote a song about our little trip out there. This song is called Marfa Lights. Take me out west, take me on a quest. You told me not to change out of my cheap denim dress. Oh no. Well, two lovers on the run, like a bullet from a gun. And if love is just a game, well then I think we won. Oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl, if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around, low and high. Yeah. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight, like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights. Take me by heart and take me by my hand, and let's dance across the horizon in the desert sand. Oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl, if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around, low and high. Yeah. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight, like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights. Everything I thought I knew about love, it was a lie. I'd cross my humble heart and hope to die, if I ever had to say goodbye. Oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl, if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around, low and high. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight, like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights. Thank you. So I've been looking through some of the old songs that I used to play whenever I first started playing guitar. And I remembered this band called The Wreckers. They sing that song, "Leave pieces when you go." But I also found this song that I used to play all the time that I felt so cool playing. So this song is called "Crazy People." crazy people fall in love with me. They come from all over to be with me. Bank robbers and killers, drunks and drug dealers, only crazy people fall in love with me. He came from Carolina on a westbound freight train. He didn't have no ticket, but he got here the same. Well, he left a reminder with 9 months to go, and that's why I killed his wife and wrecked up his home. Only crazy people fall in love with me. They come from all over to be with me. Bank robbers and killers, drunks and drug dealers, only crazy people fall in love with me. He fled Mississippi with me at his side, a trunk full of money and no place to hide. Well, he loved his whiskey and his fist loved my face, so I buried that man. They won't find a trace. Only crazy people fall in love with me. They come from all over to be with me. Bank robbers and killers, drunks and drug dealers, only crazy people fall in love with me. Only crazy people fall in love with me. Thank you very much. Can you imagine like 15-year-old me singing about murder like that? I was like, I'm hard. So, let's see. This is another new song. This is a song I wrote right before the world shut down, like literally 2 weeks before I came home to live with my mama for a year. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, or if I'm going to have to forage my own food or grow it myself. I don't know what my job's going to be, so I came home and just stayed at my mom's house for a little while. But I wrote this song called Spur right before I went home. Yesterday's makeup. No, that's too high. Nope. Man, not playing shows for a year does not. It's pretty hard. Okay, here we go. Yesterday's makeup, wind tangled curls. She's waking up empty in her own little world. She's putting on coffee. She's pouring him some, and he's got her in his heart and under his thumb. But you dig into her side, if she don't flinch, you kick again. With no rhyme or reason, she takes off full speed ahead. She don't notice anymore, oh, 'cause she's calloused by the pain. No, she don't feel a thing. So why do you give her the spur when you know she needs the reins? When you fence her in like a man. 'Cause when she's feeling lonely, you don't reach out your hand, but you dig into her side. If she don't flinch, you kick again. With no rhyme or reason, she takes off full speed ahead. She don't notice anymore, oh, 'cause she's calloused by the pain. No, she don't feel a thing. So why do you give her the spur when you know she needs the reins? When you know she needs the reins. Oh yeah. You dig into her side. If she don't flinch, you kick again. With no rhyme or reason, she takes off full speed ahead. She don't notice anymore, oh, 'cause she's calloused by the pain. No, she don't feel a thing. So why do you give her the spur when you know she needs the reins? When you know she needs the reins. She was unbridled, she'll always be, 'cause you can never hold something that was made to run free. Thank you very much. That's the big climax, honey. You gotta wait till the end. Okay, I'll do that one. So, I wrote this song when I was like 19, which is not of age to be writing about Fireball. Fireball whiskey, but I did it anyway. This song actually was playing on the radio in Fort Worth, Texas, and this guy was driving down the road listening to the radio, and he heard this girl on the radio, and it was me. And that guy turned out to be my husband because he heard this song on the radio. So this song is called Gal Like Me. Or would you like a gal like me? My hair's never right, it's curly and free, and my socks never match, so I run with bare feet. So why would you like a gal like me? Why would you like a gal like me? My best friend's a bottle of Fireball whiskey, and I drink too much, I fall and scrape my knee. So why would you like a gal like me? Well, I've seen the girls evil up before, and they mind their rules and they do their chores. Not like me, a different breed. So why would you like a gal like me? Or would you like a gal like me? Yeah, I got the soul of a Roman gypsy. Ain't a reason to stay, is a reason to leave. So why would you like a gal like me? Well, why would you like a gal like me? Well, I do what I want, not what you need. Yeah, I'm hard-headed, don't argue with me. Yeah, why would you like a gal like me? Well, I've seen the girls evil up before, and they mind their rules and they do their chores. Not like me, a different breed. So why would you like a gal like me? Why would you like a gal like me? Yeah, I ain't everybody's cup of tea, and I don't know why, but I'm glad you see. Yeah, something worth liking in a gal like me. Yeah, something worth liking in a gal like me. Thank you very much. Who knew that song about me kind of being a bitch would land me a boy? How about a Wild Rose? Do you want me to play Wild Rose? Okay. So this is one of the first songs that I wrote that was like decent enough to put on an album. And I was trying to figure out where to go in my life and where to go to college and all that kind of thing. And I figured I'd just stay where I was planted in Oklahoma. So I wrote this song called Wild Rose. I'm going to tune this guitar so it doesn't sound like hell. So. Is everybody enjoying their supper? I'm eyeing that BLT. There it is. Okay, what song was I going to do? Wild Rose. Okay, here it is. When she was young, they called her Wild Rose. The ladies in the town turned up their nose. The boys all loved her, heaven knows, but she would never be tied down. She said that she was getting out. The first chance she had, she'd take it. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know for sure that I'll make it. So on the day that she turned 18, she bought a ticket for the Greyhound bus. He looked up from his cowboy hat and said, "Oh baby, what about us?" She said, "I've got to go, I've got to bloom, but in this small town, babe, there ain't no room for this wild rose." And he looked at her and said, "Well baby, you can bloom no matter where you are. You don't have to live in the sky to be a star. You don't have to be the sun to shine. Baby, just be mine." Well, she got on the bus, said, "I just can't stay." She didn't look back as they pulled away, but the humming of the tires couldn't drown out the words she heard him say. And there beside the road, she saw a wild rose, and it bloomed right where God had planted it, on an old rusty barbed wire fence. And all of a sudden, it all made sense when he said, "Baby, you can bloom no matter where you are. You don't have to live in the sky to be a star. You don't have to be the sun to shine. Baby, just be mine." Well, the bus pulled away with an empty seat. She made a call saying, "Baby, come and get me." They drove all through the night and were home to see an Oklahoma sunrise. Sitting on the porch late at night, watching their babies chasing fireflies. The little one looks up at the sky and says, "I wanna be a star." And they said, "Baby, you can bloom no matter where you are. You don't have to live in the sky to be a star." Yeah. Thank you very much. So last night I was in Abbott, Texas, and I'm looking at that Willie poster outside, which reminded me. Played in Abbott, Texas, which is where Willie Nelson is originally from. Wait, do I need this? No, I don't. Oh my god. We're live streaming right now, so that's making me extra nervous. My mom is watching, so I'm like, "Hi, Mom." Trying not to curse, I promise. Kind of. But so I was in Abbott last night and thought it was appropriate to play a Willie Nelson song, so I'll do that right now, if I can remember the words. The red-headed stranger from Blue Rock, Montana, rode into town one day, and under his knees was a raging black stallion. Walking behind was a bay. The red-headed stranger had eyes like thunder, and his lips, they were set and tight. His little lost love lay asleep on the hillside, and his heart was heavy as night. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's a wild in his sorrow. He's riding and hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, and maybe he'll ride on again. The yellow-haired lady leaned out of her window and watched as he passed her way. She drew back in fear at the sight of his stallion, but cast greedy eyes on the bay. But how could she know that this dancing bay pony meant more to him than life? For this was a horse that his little lost darling had ridden when she was his wife. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's a wild in his sorrow. He's riding and hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, and maybe he'll ride on again. The yellow-haired lady came down to the tavern and looked up the stranger there. He bought her a drink and he gave her some money, and he just didn't seem to care. She followed him out as he saddled his stallion and laughed as she grabbed at the bay. And he shot her so quick they had no time to warn her. She never heard anyone say, don't cross him, don't boss him, he's a wild in his sorrow. He's riding and hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, and maybe he'll ride on again. The yellow-haired lady was buried at sunset, and the stranger went free, of course, 'cause you can't hang a man for killing a woman who's trying to steal your horse. That's right. Well, this is the tale of the red-headed stranger, and if he should pass your way, stay out of the path of that raging black stallion, and don't lay a hand on the bay. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's a wild in his sorrow. He's riding and hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, and maybe he'll ride on again. Thank you very much. Hey, Rusty, can I get some water when you give, or someone? Oh, that is good. Okay, let's do this. I'm on SNL now, you guys. I have cards to read. Here we go. Feed the Frontline every week since the shutdown. The Duck, with your help, has been able to deliver food to the frontline workers. You can contribute to the Duck at theduckhouston.com. Thank you. I can barely read. You think you know those Willie Nelson songs? Because you're like, don't cross him, don't pass me. You got that part. But that song has like 7 verses to it. Y'all go home and try to sing it a cappella by yourself. Just like the Star Spangled Banner. You don't know it until you're here with nothing else. I heard someone whisper the Dixie Chicks. It should have been different, but it wasn't different, was it? Same old story and Dear John so long. It should have felt like a glove, it should have felt like a ring, like a diamond ring, token of true love. Should have all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's your trouble, you keep seeing double with the wrong one, and you can't see I love you, you can't see she doesn't, but just keep a holding on. There's your trouble. So now you're thinking about all you're missing, how deep you're sinking and round and dragging down. Why don't you cash in your chips? Why don't you call it a loss? Not such a big loss. Chalk it up to better luck. Could have been true love, but it wasn't. It should all add up, but it doesn't. There's your trouble, there's your trouble. You keep seeing double with the wrong one, and you can't see I love you, you can't see she doesn't, but just keep a holding on. There's your trouble. Should have all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's your trouble, you keep seeing double with the wrong one, and you can't see I love you, you can't see she doesn't, but you just keep a holding on. There's your trouble. There's your trouble. There's your trouble. There's your trouble. There is your trouble. Thank you. How do you know that song? Hell yeah, that's so cool. I was gonna say before I played that song, do you guys know Courtney Patton and Jamie Lynn Wilson? Yeah, that guy does. So we're all playing. We've done Dixie Chicks or the Chicks tributes at Steamboat Music Fest, and it was like one of my favorite things to do. So I know a lot of Dixie Chick songs, the Chick songs, and but we're playing at Green Hall in May 28th. So if y'all aren't doing anything, it's gonna be a fun night. We're gonna be playing lots of fun stuff. So this is another pool song that I wrote this summer. I need to make sure that I don't mess it up. Yeah, because these are all so new and everything. So like every time I play, I've just gotta have the little backup plan back here. But yeah, I was missing the road really, really hard this whole time, and kind of sparked this song called Roadrunner. A lot of words. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Desert highway, alongside freight trains, roadkill, windmill, doing it for the thrill. White lines, tequila lime, working my overtime. Hightail, got a show at another rodeo. Well, my heart's a wild card, only loves my guitar. Heartbreaks, mistakes, eat my weight in rattlesnakes. Can't stop, won't stop, only at a truck stop. Coyote, buffalo, rabbit on the radio. 'Cause baby, I'm a roadrunner. No, you can't slow me down. hotel, motel, stay out of a prison cell. Redneck sound check, fist fly, hit the deck, midnight ride in, singing white lightning, flatland. I'll be damned, better hide the contraband. Whoops, 'cause baby I'm a road runner. No, you can't slow me down. Oh, 'cause I'm a white line up all night, driving to the sunlight. Doesn't matter what time, 'cause I'm ready to go, go, go. 'Cause I'm a road runner. No, you can't slow me down. Oh, 'cause I'm a white line up all night, driving till the sunlight. Doesn't matter what time, 'cause I'm ready to go, 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 go. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I'm a road runner. Yeah. I'm out of breath. Need a breather. All right, I'm gonna play another new song. This song is called Buckaroo. I wanna be your ride or die, always there for you. I wanna be your pal, your gal till all my days are through. Your back's against the wall and you don't know what to do. I wanna be your ride or die, I'll be your buckaroo. Wasn't looking at all when I found you just out there roping the wind. On an ordinary day you came my way and I knew I'd found a friend. And then he kissed my cheek, Lord, he made me weak, and now I'll never be the same. I wanna be your ride or die, always there for you. I wanna be your pal, your gal till all my days are through. Your back's against the wall and you don't know what to do. I wanna be your ride or die, I'll be your buckaroo. Well, I've been known to drive way too fast and not enjoy the ride, but I could sit behind this wheel forever as long as you're by my side. Oh, baby, stand by my side. I wanna be your ride or die, always there for you. I wanna be your pal, your gal till all my days are through. Your back's against the wall and you don't know what to do. I wanna be your ride or die, I'll be your buckaroo. I go to bat for you, fight an army for you, stand up to a grizzly bear. I change your tire for you, walk the wire for you, take you up on any dare. Oh, 'cause baby, I ain't scared. I wanna be your ride or die, always there for you. I wanna be your pal, your gal till all my days are through. Your back's against the wall and you don't know what to do. I wanna be your ride or die, I'll be your buckaroo. I'll be your ride or die, I'll be your buckaroo. Thank you. house up on a hill. A front porch going all the way round, and a flower pot on a windowsill. We sit and watch the sunset while the kids play in the field. 'Cause in a life where we work out, there's a house up on a hill. I still call you darling, you still call me babe. I smile in the mirror when I say my new last name. You take me out dancing on the weekends that I don't sing. 'Cause in a life where we work out, you still call me babe. If life is only ups and downs, maybe you'll come on back around and save me from what I've become. 'Cause Lord knows I can't keep losing sleep dreaming about a life where we work out. Our love's still hotter than a Texas summer day, and you still bite your lip when I look at you in that way. We pull up on some old dirt road on the way home 'cause we can't wait. 'Cause in a life where we work out, our love's hotter than a summer day. If life is only ups and downs, maybe you'll come on back around and save me from what I've become. 'Cause Lord knows I can't keep losing sleep dreaming about a life where we work out. If life is only ups and downs, maybe you'll come on back around and save me from what I've become. 'Cause Lord knows I can't keep losing sleep dreaming about a life where we work out. A life where we work out. Thank you very much. It sounds a little bit better with Cleto, but it'll have to do. So, me and a couple of my songwriter friends are in this text message group, and like we got William Clark Green, we got Charlie Stout, Cleto Cordero, Josh Abbott's in there, Jamie Lynn Wilson's in there. And at the beginning of the week, one person gets to write or gets to pick a topic that we all write a song around, and then we'd turn it into a Dropbox at the end of the week. And our friend Josh Abbott is just a little weird duck. Bless his heart. So he wanted us to write around the phrase lady finger cactus, and I was like, no thank you. So I cheated a little bit and I wrote around the word cactus. It's so weird. I wrote this song called Wild Juanita's Cactus Juice. It's a drinking song, so y'all take a drink. BFE, somewhere south, the rural Route 3 is the site of something legendary. It's Wild Juanita's roadside stand. In a lean-to shack by an old garage with a fruit stand out front for camouflage. And you might think it's just a mirage, but I'll tell you firsthand that it isn't. There are buckets of plums and shells full of jelly and canned fruit salsa to put in your belly. But the best kept secret is not the produce, it's Wild Juanita's cactus juice. Wild Juanita's cactus juice got you all feeling all loosey-goose. It could make an you don't have to fear it. Enlivens your body, your mind, and spirit. Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. In the back, she's cooking up a fresh new batch, homegrown, organic from the paddle patch, with a little bit of this and a lot of bit of that. She's never written down the recipe. Juanita's no shaman with the rattlestick, no floral waters to sprinkle you with. Juanita's just an old recluse. By golly, she'll sell you her cactus juice. Wild Juanita's cactus juice got you all feeling all loosey-goosey. It could make enemies call a truce. It'll make you feel good, but you don't have to fear it. Enlivens your body, your mind, and spirit. Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. You can chug it from a jug or sip it through a straw. It'll make you see things that you never saw. It might even make you like your mother-in-law. It just might save the world. Wild Juanita's cactus juice got you all feeling all loosey-goosey. It could make enemies call a truce. It'll open your mind, but you don't have to fear it. Enlivens your body, your mind, and spirit. Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. Well, Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. Oh. You can drink it or smoke it. Sorry, Mom. Yeah. So, so I was dating this guy, before I was dating this guy, I was competing in the Larry Joe Taylor songwriter competition, and afterward I lost. And we got invited. We got invited to this party afterwards, and they're like, "Hey, let's invite all the musicians." And problem was they didn't have any like beer or anything or any kind of currency as far as like musicians go. If you invite musicians over, you need to at least bare minimum have like a case of Keystone Light or something, because we were playing beer pong with water and like no boo. But so I found this bottle of honey wine, and me and this guy that I was like flirting with, we were passing it back and forth until it was all gone. And he's like missing all my cues of like flirting and everything. And he's like, "Hey, we should have our own songwriter competition with the word honey wine in it." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm trying to make out with you right now, but okay." Yeah, let's do it. And so about 3 days later, he wrote this song called Honey Wine, and about this redheaded girl. And then at the end, this guy was my friend at the time too, keep that in mind. And at the end, this redheaded girl gets proposed to. And he was like, "Hey, I don't want this to scare you off or anything like that, but this girl kind of sounds like you, and it may be you, but we'll never know." And about a year later, I wrote the song for him on Valentine's Day. And then about 3 weeks ago, I released it again on Valentine's Day without telling him. That's a Valentine's Day present. I'm just in like a one-hit wonder. Like, here's a song. Here's the same song. Happy Valentine's Day. So I wrote the song called How Lucky Am I. It goes like this. No, not that key. Baby, pass the honey wine. That cowboy hat fits you awful nice. With every drink, I'm scooting closer to your side. Since when am I the one to make all the moves? With you, I feel like I can break all the rules. Well, how lucky am I to be sitting with you? Yeah, I drive every night into the western sky with the sun bright in my eyes for you to take my heart, waste my gas, and take my lucky am I? How lucky am I? Can we just lay here and listen to the rain? Saying I love you is all I want to say. Oh, how lucky am I for you to feel the same. I'll tell you the reasons why the time was right when you came around. No, I couldn't fight it. Hell, I didn't even want to try. Your heart is everything mine lacks. I like it when you laugh with everything you have. Well, how lucky am I to have a better half? That's when y'all say, "Aww." Yeah, I drive every night into the western sky with the sun bright in my eyes for you to take my heart, waste my gas, and take my time. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? Sometimes you'll be miles away, but I think to myself, hey, that's okay, 'cause you'll be back around soon, just one more day. 'Cause when you know, yeah, you can't deny. I hope forever that you'll be mine, 'cause you're the one I want. I'll sing it one more time. Yeah, I drive every night into the western sky with the sun bright in my eyes for you to take my heart, waste my gas, and take my time. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? How lucky am I? How lucky am I? Okay, enough of that lovey stuff. I'm getting nauseous. So, this song is very, hits really close to home with me. I know everyone has probably known someone or been someone that has struggled with addiction, and it's one of the hardest things to watch or see someone go through or have happened to you. And I wrote this song hoping that someone that was struggling with it would come home. And thankfully they did, but this is me wanting them to before they did. The song is called She's Using. I still remember the day she left. She was 18. She just needed a couple of days away, floating in a codeine dream. Yeah, she walked through an open door that said, "Welcome all lost souls." And Mama said it's like losing a child without the flowers or the casseroles. And she knows she's using anyone that hurt her to blame for what she's done wrong. And darkness is her twilight, and sadness is her song. And if you ask her what she's using, she'd say, anything I can get my hands on. It could have been 'cause her daddy left her out of curiosity. It could have been a bad boyfriend that wouldn't let her be. I don't hold it against her, I just hold it against whatever makes her whatever makes her forget. She's using anyone that hurt her to blame for what she's done wrong. And darkness is her twilight, and sadness is her song. And if you ask her what she's using, she'd say, anything I can get my hands on. Today she walked in our door, tired and worn. Said, I'm tired of living like this, and I want to come home. She's using anyone that'll hold her and help her to get straight. And darkness is her twilight, but she knows it's not too late. And if you ask her what she's using, what I needed all day long. Yeah, anything I can get my hands on. Yeah, anything I can get my hands on. Anything I can get my hands on. Thank you. This is the Lori McKenna song. You can have him. I hope you have fun. Well, I guess wife number 3 could be the one. But it won't be long till you won't be new. And he'll be downtown trying to find someone to make the mirror stop telling the truth. Old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's the past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. She's a prize, he's a winning. She thinks it is what it isn't, and neither one can change what's missing. Old men, young women. Well, you say he's so nice, and he treats you so good. Well, he's had enough damn practice, he sure as hell should. And he knows what to buy you, and he knows what to say. And maybe it's nobody's business what they're willing to trade. Old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's a past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. She's a prize, he's a winning. She thinks it is what it isn't, and neither one can change what's missing. Old men, young women. Well, you want the lights off, he wants the lights on, so you can't pretend that he can hold on. Yeah, you want the lights off, so you can't pretend that he can hold on, hold on, hold on. Old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's the past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. She's a prize, he's a winning. She thinks what's missing. Old men, young women. Old men, young women. Yeah, old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's the past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. Thank you very much. Man, they're shouting every song that I haven't released yet, which is so cool. You're either stalking me or I love you. Yes, all. All right, this song is for all the housewives that want to leave their husbands. Anyone? I want like one woo, like woo, please help. The song is called Bored If I Don't. I'm just a young girl in a small town that settled down away too soon. Before I even understood what I was promising not to do. Yeah, I remember that day in my white dress. My fate was sealed. Yeah, I feel like a wild rose plucked and stuck in someone's windowsill. And I know that it's wrong telling lies to a man who's honest as the day is long. And I know I should stay at home, but I know that I won't, because I'm damned if I do, and I'm bored if I don't. Can I sneak around in shadows, or cover up the footprints from the dirt? Or can I find out what my heart needs without his getting hurt? Oh, and I know that it's wrong telling lies to a man who's honest as the day is long. And I know I should head on home, but I know that I won't, because I'm damned if I do, and I'm bored if I don't. And there's no playing by the rules when you're playing a cheating man's game. 'Cause even when you win, you lose just the same. Oh, and I know that it's wrong telling lies to a man who's honest as the day is long. And I know I should make him go, but I know that I won't, because I'm damned if I do. Oh, I'm damned if I do, and I'm bored if I don't. Oh, Thank you. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, and your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Well, you could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. And I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Oh, oh. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene. Thank you. I've only got a couple more songs left. So if I haven't played one that you... Okay, I'll do that one. Sold! So for a long time, my mom and I were going through some hard times, and we kept getting clotheslined by life. And I won't go into it, but just times were really hard, and we weren't sure if we were going to make it financially. I was paying for the two of us off of my gig money, which is not very much. And by the time we'd kind of try to be really positive about things, and we'd say, you know, it won't always be this way. It won't always be this way. Things will get better soon. And by the time we'd get some traction beneath us, we'd get clotheslined again. Something would break. Someone would lose their mind. Something happened. And we'd say, you know, it won't always be this way. And that phrase just started to be kind of like this sad thing, that because things weren't really good for a long time, it felt like. And so I wrote this really sad song about wanting to see the light of the tunnel, but you're not quite there yet. speak of the devil and he walks. It's like his ears burn when I talk. Pushed in a gutter, stuck in a rut, waiting for the next turn of the knife in my gut. Just trying to do whatever to somehow make myself feel better. But I guess I got you to thank, broken like the bottle that you drank. But it won't always be this way. It won't always be this way. Don't know how many times I'll say it won't always be this way. Feels like I'm drowning in a dream, with a breath of air just out of my reach. And I'm kicking as hard as I can. God, I wish you were a better man. But it won't always be this way. It won't always be this way. Don't know how many times I'll say it won't always be this way. So don't you cry, my little one. Don't talk about what your daddy done. Like a bird will fly away someday, and I promise I'll plan our getaway. But it won't always be this way. It won't always be this way. Don't know how many times I'll say it won't always be this way. Don't know how many times I'll say it won't always be this It won't always be this way. Won't always be this way. Don't know how many times I'll say it won't always be this way. Got down on my knees to pray. It won't always be this way. 'Cause my new life starts today. It won't always be this way. Thank you. Depression. Woo. Oh, here we go. Hey everyone. You can keep these live streams coming by becoming a supporting member of Live from norfolkstreet.com. Also, since we're live streaming, I'm going to do a little shameless plug. I have my Venmo up there at Kaitlin Butts, like your rear end but plural. You can tip me there. Or anywhere else. Heyo! Just kidding, I'm married. Okay. So, I've got one more song left. If you guys want to do an encore, I would be cool with that too. But for a long time, I went to college in Oklahoma City, and I lived there for a few years afterwards. And when I did, I'd go play at the nursing home once a month, and it was one of my favorite things to go do for a few reasons. One was that they were like super ornery and like kind of rude to me, and I loved it. Like one lady would like stand in front of me and plug her ears. She would tell me to turn down. I love that shit. But no, a lot of people were really respectful, and my favorite reason to go in there and play songs was I'd play like Patsy Cline and Waylon Jennings and Merle Haggard songs, And when I did, those people, when they heard a song that they used to know, their eyes would just light up, and it was like one of the coolest things I think I've seen. And one day I was in there and I was playing a show, and this woman that had been in there, or no, she had this big old honking Whataburger and Coke in her lap. And that was the first time that seeing Whataburger made me clinically depressed, because I thought, well, shit. If, like, what's going to happen to me whenever, like, I'm too old to drive to Whataburger myself at 2 a.m.? Like, who's going to bring me that? Like, God. And then another thing happened that same day. This woman who came to all my shows there, I say show, I just was, like, placed in there, and they had to listen to me for an hour. But this woman always sat front row, and she was always so attentive and, like, had a big grin on her face every time that she was in there. And but she had dementia, so each time that I was there, I'd have to reintroduce myself. And she was just the sweetest thing. She was from Germany. Her name is Elsa, and all this stuff. And that same day with the Whataburger, I was asking where Elsa was, and they said, well, she's actually not with us anymore. And I was like, that's awful. And I went and had a really quick car cry and returned my set and went and played the rest of the show. And I wrote this song for all the people that I met at the nursing home and what they taught me and how I want to be treated when I get to be their age and how I want to act before I get there. This song is called Elsa. Surrounded by women watching the TV, I asked him how'd he get to be so lucky. He said some men have it and some men don't. Now hush, 'cause I'm watching my favorite show. Elsa was from Germany. She loved my song, she was always smiling. She said she had seen all kinds of war, and she used to play guitar, but she don't know how anymore. Lord, don't let me forget all the good things that I know. Yeah, the power and the loss of self-control. How the warm sun feels on my auburn hair. And when I first heard I love you out of thin air. Lord, don't let me forget all the loved ones that I know. And Lord, when I die, will it feel like I'm alone? So don't look at me sad and say I'm not all there. Who's gonna push me in my rolling chair and bring me Whataburger? Frankie said to play some Patsy Cline, and I swear it took her back to what time? You are my sunshine, or anything she knew. And I watched it as her blue eyes grew. So come visit me or take me somewhere new, and just sing me the songs that remind me of my youth. Or come sit with me and tell me what's going on with you. We can talk about how the years just flew. Lord, help me to be patient. Lord, help me to be brave and kind. 'Cause I know that I'm limited on time. And Lord, show me to be giving, and don't let me lose my mind. Let company not be hard to find. So when my time runs out, will you hold my hand as I journey to another Just like the wind, you won't see me, but I'll be there. Don't forget me in my auburn hair. Don't forget me in my auburn hair. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to be selling merch after the show and everything. I think I have one more song. Is that right? Is it going to go off? I'm waiting on that thing. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. Again, my name is Kaitlin Butts. I'm going to be selling merch after the show. Not shaking hands so much, but I could give you an air hug